So let me start. Okay. So yesterday we did, right? Like we did from the preprocessor, post-processor. Okay. What is the preprocessor? Preprocessor nothing but like what are the like we can do for the as a static input to the server. Like it's a parameterization concept. We did from that. Post-processor nothing but
correlation.
it is a dynamic handle of file point of view we are using for the post process here. So for here, like you can go to the thread group, we can see here sampler nothing but already I explained yesterday, right? What is the sampler? HTTP request nothing but it is a web protocol. So debug sampler already yesterday we seen debugging point of view, like just we want to debug point of view we are using for the debug sampler. And we have the some FTP request will be there, like file transport protocol, this one. And JDBC request will be there. JDBC request nothing but it is a database protocol. So you want to do from the connect from the DB, and after that you can give from the some query, and you want to test for that query also how much time it is response time it is happen you want means you can use from the JDBS request also. Okay. So and you can I think this will be fine as of our knowledge, like HTTP request, debug sampler, and we have the FTP and JDBC. So we have multiple also, but you know, very like few you will be perfect, then that is a good thing. Like if it is anyone ask, like in sampler is a one of the element from the JMeter. So what are the samplers you know? HTTP request, debug sampler, okay, and FTP request and database JDBC request. So you need to give from the few answers, then that is a good thing from the as a sampler. Going to the next component is a logic controller element. So for here we have the different elements. Yesterday we already discussed this, right? If controller, while controller, and for loop controller and switch controller. Like depends on the situation. For example, one restaurant will be there. So in that restaurant, actually you have the 5 items will be there. So I want to add 5 items means I written from the if some I greater than 5. Then first order it will go to the I is equal to 1. It will capture the some idli. I is equal to some capture the some monda. Like that it will capture from the 5. Maybe if you write from the if else condition. So I want to don't want from the idli. I want only bonda. So if else like this one, that one. And while also same like as a if condition. For loop also, I think you guys will be know for the for loop also. For loop nothing but some I is equal 0, I greater than the I plus plus. So I is equal to 1 means it is going to the there and it will I greater than 5 or not it will check. So it is I is equal to 1 is fine, then it is increased for the I plus plus. Already I is equal to 1, next time 2. Like that it will 5 will come. After that 5 greater than 5. So it is a false. What will happen? The loop will be come out. So as per that kind of situation, we can use from the this logic controllers as a if or while or for loop, whatever may be. Okay. So these are the element. And pre-processor. So pre-processor nothing but you want to give from the static input to the server like as a parameterization. We are using for the user parameter, and we have the JDBC. JDBC means nothing but it's a database point of view want to do for the parameterization. You can use from the JDBC. Sampler timeout also will be there, and JRS2 pre-processor also will be there. If you add this, you can say this. So just it is coming from the this. So you want to write any code you want to means you can write from the here. Okay. For here you can write from the water maybe. For example, you want to write from the some local file operation. Using this you can write from the here local file operation. But here syntax will be different. Like in load runner, we are used for the C language enhancement point of view. But here we need to write from the JavaScript. If you are good in Java, you can write from the JavaScript. Anything it is work here. Okay. So that is the JS223. And again go to the pre-processor. So these all will be elements from the pre-processor and post-processor. post processor nothing but it is a like to handle the dynamic value point of view, we are using from the post processor. So here we have the boundary extractor. We are well no because it will work as a boundary base. Regular expression extractor also we have there. So if you add regular expression extractor, same like that only. So you can give from the name of the variable. For example, you are given token example, okay, and regular expression. So how to you can write regular expression? Already we know the right. So for example, some dynamic value will be there. Example, I'm giving exception value, okay, is equal to some 1, 2, 3, some this one. So this is the our dynamic value. Now you want to handle this. So you can copy paste from the here regular expression. Okay. What you need to do means what is the dynamic value? This is the dynamic value. So in this dynamic value place, we need to give from the bracket open dot star question mark and close our bracket. So just in the dynamic value place only, we need to write from the dot star question mark and same this the LB that is the RB, it will be same. Okay. So you need to provide from the like this from the regular expression. And after that, you need to give from the like template is where is the capturing group number of start at 1. Like you want to capture from the particular regular expression first occurrence. So you need to give from the so here you can observe dollar is a 1. It is captured from the first occurrence. You want second occurrence also means you can give from the second occurrence dollar this. So you can give from the like this from the here with the okay comma we can give there. Okay, and match condition same way you want to random you can give from the 0. Okay, and default value you want you can give. If you don't want you can uncheck. So this is the way we can do from the regular expression correlation. Okay, post processor we can do from the regular expression extractor also. We can call it as a boundary extractor means boundary based. Regular expression nothing but it's a regular expression based. So for example, you can observe we can do here. Okay, we can disable this. Okay, we can disable this for now. Okay, now we'll do the same correlation. Okay, this we did right. You can do from the same thing. You can copy this, come to the regular expression extractor. We can give from the this. Okay, and here also you can provide same way. Okay, and in this dynamic value place we'll give from the that one and we are able to capture or not we can observe. So up to this is the dynamic value. Can remove this. What we can give dot star question mark and bracket close. Okay, and I want only work up one first occurrence. So just given for the 1. Now you can save this and come to the view results tree, clear this and just execute. I think we are only fail we are given because some assertion we are given from the 100, right? So we can give from the 200. Save this. Again, go to the view results tree, clear this. Again, execute. So don't click from the clear all. What will happen means your this data will be gone. This data is nothing but it's a code generation. So otherwise you can copy the one script from the there and you can keep it from the somewhere. Okay, now execution is completed. Now you can go here, debug sampler, you can go and select from the response data. So what value we did? FV only. Okay, sorry, we need to give from the same name, like what value we are replaced from here, right? In the login. What value we are given? FP underscore COR. Same name you need to give from the parameter name also. Okay, so again save this and view results tree, clear this and again replay this. you go here, so you can observe FP value is equal to, you can observe FP value you got from the this. Okay. So means through regular expression also we can do from the like this. So you are given right. So we can do from the regular expression base also like this we can do. Just very simple process. Okay. Got it? So and again go to the pre-post processor. We have the one more also will be there, JSON extractor. So if you open this JSON extractor also nothing but just you need to give from the variable name. Okay. And after that JSON nothing but it is a actually that is the web services call. Like we have the ID will be there. In the ID one, student name, student address, and student class, this all details will be there, ID one. And ID2 also will be there, some different name, like columns will be same, like student name, student class, student mass, everything will be same. But that is the ID2. So that kind of things you want to capture means we can use from the JSON extractor. Okay. So you need to give from the path, you need to give from the JSON path. How to you can give means, like for example, you are capturing ID means you can give from the like some query. Okay, in that we need to provide from the dollar, and after that we need to give from the expression path. For example, you want to capture ID, you can give from the ID and close this one. So we can do from the, this is the way we can do from the JSON extractor. So based on from the situation only you can do. For now we don't have that situation because this is the normal correlation we are doing from the FP. So that is why we don't have situation from the JSN one. So that is why we are not doing from the now JSN one. Okay. And apart from this, we have anything we can observe in the post processor. So like we have the JDBC also will be there. JDBC nothing but it is a like database point of view, want to handle any dynamic value also database side you can use from the this, and we have the bean cell also will be there. So major if you are doing anything is fine, depends on the your situation you can use from the which is suitable from the our extractor. Like here we can call it as a like extractor, boundary extractor, JSON extractor, and regular expression extractor, JDBC post processor. So you can use from the this. Okay. And next is the assertion. So assertion is also very important because each and every request you need to provide from the assertions. Why? Because you can observe, you can go to the view results tree. You can observe this is showing from the login. Actually, you can observe sample request. You can see it is showing from the 200. So exactly you are getting response or not, you don't know. Okay. So what we need to do means each and every page you need to provide from the, okay, like you can give from the validation point. That is the assertions. So we have the assertions like different. So we have the text verification point, validation, right? Image, right? Same way here also we have different assertions. Yesterday we seen response assertion. You can observe here response assertions. So here, if you select a response code, based on the response code, you are validating. Maybe you are giving from the text response. Like what is the response you are getting from this page? Like for example, 20 page, right? If you go to the view results tree, this 20 page you can take from the response data. Okay, response header, this one, this is the response data. This is the response body. So for here you can take from the any static text. So we need to take from the any static text and you need to pass from the here in the response selection place. If you select from the text response, you can give from the any one of the response here. Okay. And you can just execute. If it is will be there, that response in this 20 request, you are able to capture. Otherwise, it will not capture. Okay. So for example, you are taking from the some JSection ID. Okay. Okay. You can take JSection ID and go to the response. And here we are giving from the now text based JSection ID. Now we can save this and view registry, and you can clear this. Again, can execute. So it will pass or not, we can observe. See, it is a failed. Okay, 20 is, you can observe, response session is failed. So what is the data you are provided? That data is not capturing in this response. You can go to the response data. You can observe what is the your copied, right? It will be there, not there, you can check. Some J section ID is equal to not there, but it is not giving, okay, response was null, you are getting. Okay, for here also we can select from the where is the your response, main sample or subsample or JMeter variable. I can give from the, okay, based on for this also it will be like filter the your response will be there, not there, it will check. You can give from the main sample and subsample also. If it is there response content in the subsample, you can, it will pick. Okay, it is a response message, you can give from the response message, a text response you can give from the response header. Okay, so anything you can take from the anything, but you can capture from the, you are able to giving from the here, and you are able to exactly your script is passing or not, we can validate. Again, we'll see this now. Again, it is failed. Even here also it is failed. Response solution. Content headers expected content J section ID. Okay, the J section ID it is having in the headers, so not in the text. So that is why it is failed. If you go for the response suggestion, okay, J section ID. Oh, we are selected response header, right? You can select from the response message. Again, we'll try. No, still it is failed. Response suggestion null you are getting. So we can take from the correct text. So J6 ID will be there. Why it is not capturing? Substring contains. Okay, some filters also very important for a year. Let's try. Message expected to contain J section ID. Matches equals will give. Okay. Only response code working. Response header will take and will observe. Registry the 20 line or response data, response header. Here also, here.
Tablet code you have given to browser and
Yeah, actually we can go to the browser and we'll take from the text response that one actually. So just I am checking for this. Okay, that will also will, if you want this, you can check that is also we are giving from the response text, right? What is that your text here? So launch only, right? We can take from the what will take fish we can take, right? Text response, response, text response. Okay. It's not copied up. So let's try this. Okay, where it is, and it is a text response. Okay, so it is failed. Equal is expecting and it is failed. So we'll try with this response code is working. We'll take this 200 first and we'll observe this. Yeah, see this is passing, but it can take a response code 200. Okay, that is sampler. Okay, so code is fine, but response is not certainly response. What you are getting, you can take for that response body, response headers. Okay, so same way we have the one more assertion also, size assertion. Size nothing but just you need to provide from the this particular size of the this bytes. Like once you can execute here, right? We are able to see the if you select from the right, you can see the size here, size in bytes. How much? 5428. So you want to like validate from the size wise also, we can validate here. For example, if you select this, we are added, we are not added. Okay. No, added, right? Where it is? Yeah, here. Okay. We can add here. For example, our response, it is content now. How much? 5428, right? You can give from the 6000 and it is pass or fail also, we can observe. And 6000. So you need to give from the, it is greater than means that will pass. It is less than means it is more than that means it is fail. So based on for the, you can give from the equal to, exactly equal to means it is 6000 only, it is pass. Otherwise, for example, now you are seeing from the this, how much you seen? 5428. For example, if you give from the same thing means you can give from the equal 5428. And if you want from the not this means you can give in equal to. It is if you want to give from the like less than, you can give, greater than you can give, greater than or equal, less than or equal, we can give. For now, we can observe this. Again, go to the view registry, clear this. See, it is a pass. So if you want means you can observe here. See 5428, same. So if you can give more, you can observe. For example, we'll give from the 6000 and it is fail or pass also, you can observe. So negative sign are also very important for us because so really you are getting for this kind of errors means you can easily rectify in the future. See, now it is failed. Why? Because size assertion is failed. See, you can observe message assertion failure. The result was wrong size. Actually 5428 only, but we are given for the 6000. So by size assertion, using size assertion also we can validate. So we have the multiple assertions here. You can take from the any one of these. Like you can take from the response assertion or size assertion or duration assertions also will be there. So same also duration nothing but you are like go to the again go to the wave registry and here your duration will be there. You can observe content type duration. Okay, duration load time. Okay, load time is nothing but it's a duration. So that is the 440 seconds. It is a in that connect time is a 298 and everything it is showing that you can take from the that is the load time nothing but it is a duration like 440. Here also you can give from the duration in milliseconds exactly how many milliseconds you can give here and it is same, it will be pass, otherwise it will be fail. You can observe, you can clear this, again you can execute. See, it is failed. Why? Because you can observe. So here is the load time is a 445. Actually, when you are given at the time 440 only you are given means this is the changed duration. So maximum don't give from the size and duration because that will be depends on the response, right? It will be like less or high also it will happen. So that is why this response solution is a very important thing from the everywhere. Like every page you can give from the this response solution. Clear? And timers. Timers nothing but like waiting time. Like it is a think time, pacing we have, right? Same way we have the timers. Is one of the element timer. Like we have the, you can observe constant timer. So if you give constant timer, like fixed, if you see, select this, and if you give from the 300 seconds, it will wait from this transaction to this transaction, it will wait from the 300 seconds. That is the constant timer. And you can observe again, you have the uniform random timer will be there. Like SM to the, you have the Gaussian random timer will be there and JSR timer will be there. So you can use from the anything. If you want random means like that, it is a randomly like it is 100 to some, you can give from the 200. Like in between randomly, it will give from the wait time. That is the random. Okay. So you can give from the any one of these fine from the timer. You can give for the constant, you can give constant. Otherwise, you want random, you can give from the random. Okay. So these are the element from the timer and test to fragment and config element. So in the config element yesterday we seen CSV data set. So which purpose we used CSV data set? So like we want to capture from the multiple test data you do from the pre-processor, you can use from the CSV dataset. And HTTP header managers, HTTP cookie manager, HTTP cache manager, and HTTP request default. And we have the FTP request default and HTTP authorization manager. So we have all these will be there. You can use from the this baseline for the, for example, you can observe by default, you can observe user defined variable. User defined variable means, for example, in this script, you have the one time you can declare here globally. Everywhere also it is applicable. That is the user defined. Like you can define from the yourself. That is the user defined variable. And HTTP request nothing but, for example, here you can observe. Come to here launch transaction. So this is the pesto.com, right? If you cut this and you can give from the HTTP request details. Here you can give from the this. So what will happen means if you don't have URL also in this request here, it will be applicable from the everywhere. So which part this will use means same maybe you are doing from the some like sit reason. They are changed from the UAT reason. Just come to here and you can change the URL, then your script will be work. But path will be should be there. Okay, only this server name only it will change. You can observe only server only it is a constant, but this path will be changed from the every request to request. So that point of view we can use from the HTTP request default and HTTP cookie manager. Like you have any cookies, then you want clear cookies, then you can give from the clear cookies each iteration. Use thread group configuration or control cookie cleaning. You can give from the anything you want. CSV dataset already we discussed. And we have the what means header manager, right? HTTP header manager also you can add. HTTP header manager you can add from the here listen not config element HTTP header manager can add. And so can add. So we want to add any header files you can use from the here, like any header files you want to add, like a content type, like we have seen right in the API testing. You want to add anything, you can come to here and you can add. You can add. So these all will be header files from the ever. So anyone have any doubt regarding to this? Hello? Hello?
No, sir.